Rest in peace. Look on the screen. Youngster, college bound. Well, he was college bound until a high school fight broke out. Somebody showed up with bats and showed up with a knife. Now the young man who was college bound is going to be in the ground. This is where we are. This is our new norm. Again, some people, and we don't want to face it, go ahead and walk with our head in the sand. Some people are raising ABC 123 felony. And I hope they charge the individuals as an adult. Check it out for you, Screenback and Jay, and anyone else who may have sent me this story. There are two parts to this. Let me go ahead and get to this part here, a news article out of Houston. Now, Katy, Texas. Katy is a nice area, and it just shows no matter where you go, the behavior of people, you're going to always find that dust bucket. Different nationalities, from the hood to the middle class to the rich, dust bucket. ABC 123 felony. After school fight involving Katy ISD students ends with 2 being stabbed, 4 injured at Area Park, Precinct 5 says. 6 people were injured after Harris County Constable Precinct 5 said a fight broke out at a West Harris County Park Monday afternoon. Deputies from Constable Ted Heap's office said the fight happened shortly after 3 o'clock p.m. on Malcolm E. Beckendorf Park in the 1800 block of Katy Land Drive near Katy Hockey Cutoff Road. According to Precinct 5, a brawl between 11 and 18 students who attend Paytah High School broke out, and 2 people were stabbed and 4 others were injured, including the juvenile. Deputies said bats and knives were found at the scene like a bunch of heathens. My input. Deputies said bats and knives were found at the scene. It was reported that some broke car windows with the bats. Multiple agencies responded to the scene. 2 of the injured were taken by life flight to Memorial Hermann Hospital. Another, a suspect in the stabbing, was taken to a local hospital by ambulance with a dislocated shoulder and non-life-threatening injuries. He is now in custody. Oh! He is now in custody. Deputies said the fight stemmed over 2 girls. Are you really kidding me? Somebody's child decides to, I'm going to bring a knife. I'm going to bring a knife to this. Now someone's dead. Whoever the aggressor's the one with the knife, guess what? You need to be charged as an adult. I'm so sick of these dust buckets. Like I said, dust comes in all nationalities. Let's go ahead and look at this. And then the second part is the heartache of the mother. Let's check it out. Fair use.
Died after being stabbed during an after-school fight last week is speaking out. Her son was going to be a senior next year and had plans to go to college. Instead, she's now planning his funeral.
Oof.
Here's Xavier Walton.
They told me, they said, you know what, Mom? He's in his last minutes of his life, and the best thing for you to do is just to go in there and hold his hand before he passes away and tell him that you love him so he would know this before he passed. And I touched his hand.
That's the last memory Marlyn Anderson has with her 17-year-old son, Marlon Robinson.
It was so hard for me.
Her son, an honor roll student, was stabbed 4 times during this fight and spent the next week fighting for his own life.
I said, you're too young. You got so much ahead of you.
What was the last thing you whispered in his ear?
I just told him I love him. I love him. And I told him, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me.
Now, instead of planning her son's future, she's planning his funeral. As for what she's going to miss most,
I'm just going to miss his smile. He was my baby.
As this mother grieves, the investigation into what happened is ongoing. One person is in custody and charged with murder.
I think about like why him at the age of 17? Like, I just don't understand it.
And neither do I. 17. And then the sad thing is, you look at this poor woman. Obviously, she appears to be a single parent because they called her. They didn't say you and your husband come down or the kid's father. I wonder, where is he? Where's the dad? Is he deceased? Or maybe are you deceased? Or maybe you're just not there because you don't care. And so now, just think about it. They called her. They didn't say they called the family or called both the parents. They called her the mother. That's the one who's grieving. I look at that and I say, wow, and the thing, she's there alone to grieve this process by herself. She's left to grieve, aside from other family members. Where's the man at? Even if they want, not married or divorced. This is a time for your behind to be here. All the responsibility is on she, and you work so hard to raise your child, I'm assuming, to do the right thing. Again, Katy is a nice area. Look what's happened. So for those out there, you want to raise your son to be a thug and all that, male or female, that's the culture you subscribe to. They already have one in custody. They didn't say anything about an adult. They're saying these are high school students. Not a high school fight. They didn't say one adult showed up, a high school student. So for you, whoever it is, I don't know if it was some of the other little chocolate drops. It was Miho, Dusty Dan, but whoever came with the knife. I hope you had that knife and they got your young behind up in that cell. You're going to regret this decision. Only thing is your monkey behind is still here. You will regret this decision. Every day of your life, they got you in that cell and you found guilty and you serving time in there. Oh, you, son, you don't have the hands. It's going to be too many of it. That's the part I don't understand. You don't have the hands. You don't have the hands. So what they got waiting on you. And I have no sympathy for these young ones that get caught up in the system. Because sometimes, especially when you put yourself there. Every day of your life, you think about it. This young man is gone. You still there. Some people, man, you can be in a situation again. I told you about a situation where a youngster, he was out there thugging. Oh yeah, he thought he had on lock, and he didn't kill anybody. But he was out there thugging. He got a couple of years. Yeah, he got up in that cell and little Cutie Pie couldn't handle it. Little Cutie Pie tried to end his life. Gee, I wonder why. ABC 123 felony, that onesie fits a whole lot of people. Right now, people don't seem to get it. The purge is kind of on. See, and here's what I'm going to say to the BC. Lord, I love us for real. And I do know people sometimes different socioeconomic levels. I know people that have a lot of money I can only dream about, different people, different races. See, our people don't get a lot of times. Speaking to the BC specifically, see, sometimes we're so emotional. We want to be all up in your face, girl, and let you know, oh, I know he didn't. No, she didn't. And what you don't know, so reactionary. The purge is going on right now. Yeah. What of my friend that's the VC? I'm not a millionaire like that. Oh, the black community, they're going to be decimated. They're going to be wiped out. They had an effect on me. I mean, like, I remember where I was standing. I remember that little white hand fashioning wiped out. It's like, wow, wiped out. People, you got a plan, ladies. We got a plan. And now when someone put a comment section in another video, it's a little late to plan for some. The purge is going on right now. Why do you think, again, they didn't have a problem helping Wall Street? We had Donald Trump making all that money. The purge is going on right now. Get a whole lot of people uprooted, upended, out of their confines, out of their comfort zones. And when you out of your home and you used to having shelter, oh yeah, you have lost your darn comfort zone. Don't tell me you haven't. They expect, in my opinion, yeah, I think they expect more of this to happen. They're waiting on it. I mean, no offense intended, it's sure as hell not going to affect the rich people because they're not around this. And they're going to profile you so quick that if a dust bucket end up in that area, oh, trust me, they're going to handle it. They're not around you. You're not going to be around there attacking their kids, going all crazy, acting all violent. They're not having it. The purge is on. And it starts out with you getting out of your home, not having a home. Then more people may have, okay, what's going to happen? They got COVID going? Say what? You got some COVID going on? You got fighting and violence and stealing and robbing and locking them up? Oh, yeah. Careful planning. Careful planning. The purge, my friend, is its own. And a lot of people do not see it. The powers that be, that it's already lined up. It's already, and in my opinion, it's already a plan. But see, a lot of us don't get it. A lot of us do not get it. It's just like the ones that sit up here. You like thought culture, you like the culture. Well, my man, I got my 40 on me and a stand on me. When you get in that cell, you ain't got that 40 on you. And the other inmates gonna be staying on you. That's a little line from that song, just in case, from what is it? Harlem Godfather. I think Swiss Beats, they sing that. Yeah. I got my 40 on me and a stand on me, not when you in that tank. So he might have his knife on me and a stand on me, not when you in that tank. A little fight. No, I'm gonna stab him. Over a girl, and she don't give a darn about neither one of you. This is a new reality. This is what some people are raising. ABC 123 felony. And I feel for the mother having to put her child in the ground and having to endure this pain. Where's the dad? That's the part that's sad. And for the one that raised your child, the one that had the knife, maybe this is how you raised your child. I have no sympathy for you. And when little Johnny Pooh, whatever, I don't know if it's, like I said, I don't know if it's a little chocolate drop up in there that stab. I don't know if it's in a picture look like might have little Mijo up in the camp. I don't know if it's him, whoever it is. I don't have any sympathy for you. I really don't. Some people are raising their children to be criminal. Hence ABC 123 felony. That's what some people are doing. So you're a product of your environment. So for the ones that raise their kids to do that and they act like that and harm and kill others, guess what? I have no sympathy for you, your tears. My son ain't never done nothing. Or I tried the best I could with Billy and ordered Mijo, he can't go. If he commit this crime, Mijo going to jail. Just like Chocolate Drop and Under the Floorboards Billy. Everybody going. This is so sad. Our best and brightest, those for the future, that's who's being murked. Whether it's in a nice neighborhood, upper middle class, it's too many folks around in the hood. Even if it's a nice area, that mentality. In the hood and up to no good. Another life lost. We just keep losing. And that's what's sad. Anyway, thanks for watching. Oh, man. The pain Black women face, I tell you. It is real. You look at these stories, and some of us, maybe we haven't lived that, experienced that. I hope not. But you think about that, and life is challenging enough, and look at the pain so many have to face. Angry Black woman. Let's go ahead. Let's say we got some people the color of polka dot. Put them in our shoes and let's see how pleasant she's gonna be. Let's see how wonderful she's gonna be under the circumstances. Welcome to Blackistan. If you are a child or a black woman, sometimes the worst place for you to be, baby doll, is in the BC. And I'm out.